This afternoon, the president of the CUT, Francisco Tello, visited the department. Teleislas News inquired about the reason for his visit and his perspective on relevant issues in education.
The CUT is participating in the 5th national meeting of SUNEP, which is a trade union that groups public employees together. For that reason, we are in a meeting with the executive committee of the subdirectorate of the CUT to exchange views on the political evolution after analyzing everything that happened last year in the social outburst.
On how he sees the situation of the educational system of the department, the president of the CUT says,
I think that on the issue of qualifying the education in terms of improvement throughout the country, and particularly on the island, is far from reaching the standards that have all the ACLE countries, which have good evaluations in the PISA system. In Colombia, we are far away, particularly on issues of reading comprehension and mathematics, which are issues in which young students fail the most, and this, of course, has to do with some issues such as the quality of life of the students, since there are some students who arrive without breakfast, without lunch, who have to walk long distances, and in these circumstances, learning is very complex.
The union president stated that it is vitally important to keep an eye on these external factors that alter the learning process of students and the teaching methods of teachers in the archipelago and the country.
The departmental government announced that they will intervene in the tourist infrastructure of several sites in the department in order to generate new experiences for visitors.
In order to improve the experience of visitors to the archipelago, the Secretariat of Tourism announced that it will intervene in some tourist attractions with maintenance work to boost visits to these places. The head of the tourism portfolio said that the archipelago is preparing for the high flow of travelers arriving at the island during the first half of the year, highlighting the arrival of the first cruise ship to the department with 800 passengers.
Let's materialize these maintenance activities to the public tourism infrastructure. We will be prioritizing some sites. We have some docks, wharves, to which we want to maintain an important intervention. This will be in the aquarium complex. This dock, we plan to develop the largest quay, which is Haynes Quay, so we can have a number of works and maintenance that we have been mentioning last year and that we will begin to perform, and this will help to provide a better image of our department.
The Secretariat of Tourism indicated that by 2022, the archipelago will strengthen the reactivation of businesses dedicated to tourism with the purpose of increasing the diversity of offers in recreational plans and attractions available on the island.
And in other news this morning, there was a fire inside one of the houses of the naval base of the National Navy. Following is the detailed information.
The fire that occurred inside the naval base of the National Navy and which was attended by the fire department is under investigation. Fortunately, there were no casualties, only material losses.
This morning, approximately 10:05, we received a call from the Corps of Army. The reported incident was a fire burn in the place where the officials they arrest and so forth. Immediately, the officials then from the fire department, they went with 2 vehicles and controlled the emergency in a successful way. Yet we are still investigating the cause of this incident.
So far, the causes of the fire are unknown.
One year has passed since the transition of the Clarence Lee Newball Hospital from IPS to State Social Company. Today, authorities attended at Eucharist to commemorate the milestone, which is one of the flagship projects of the current administration.
1 year ago, the reins of the departmental hospital were taken over by the departmental administration. Today, as a commemorative act, the competent authorities led different activities to celebrate this day.
This week, we will be doing academic activities to strengthen the capabilities of the personnel so that they can provide better service to all users. These are trainings to strengthen competencies in the personal area, teamwork, and service, allowing them to strengthen their skills and, above all, to feel good about what they're doing.
On the main challenges caused caused by this change that began a year ago, the manager says.
It has been a year of hard work. We had to deal with the pandemic. All the staff left their families at home to come to provide health care to the people who needed it most. It has been a constant work in billing because it is no secret that at the beginning there were problems with the information service. So we had to work hard on the billing issue to be able to collect for the services we were offering. Regarding the issue of provision, there were also many problems with the issue of delivery of outpatient drugs to users. By the month of August, we were able to normalize that situation, and also the issue of services since the social state company was received with a significant backlog of surgeries, and to date there is no backlog. This was greatly improved both in surgeries and outpatient services.
Likewise, it is of vital importance to analyze the context in which the transfer of the Clarence Lee Newball Memorial Hospital to a state social enterprise took place.
The Departmental State Social Enterprise was created by means of the Ordinance 005 of 2020 at the Departmental Assembly of the Archipelago, this beginning to provide medium complexity service and some high complexity service as of February 1st of 2021. After 12 years of the liquidation of the Timothy Britton Hospital, the service on the island was operated by the IPS Universitaria of Medellin for 15 years, making this step a challenge for the authorities and for the people of San Andres, since it was essential to maintain and have a solid, stable, financially sustainable state social enterprise, which serves the interests of the citizens of San Andres and takes care of the risk and health of the people above other connotations. This transfer was one of the cornerstones of the administration of the current governor, Everett Hawkins. The new state social enterprise of San Andres, entered with a staff of 416 employees, including general practitioners, nurses, specialists, and all the human talent necessary to provide outpatient services, hospitalization, surgery, ICU, among others. During the transfer, the Ministry of Health accompanied the process of creating this entity and maintain a permanent team, supporting all aspects of the construction of each of the documents and each of the elements. In this advisory process, models of care, administrative, financial, and operational structuring were developed. In addition, it was terminated with the previous operator, the Governor's Office, and the State Social Enterprise, which will be the procedures to be carried out so that the outgoing operator complies with the commitments previously acquired, without generating burdens to the new State Social Enterprise.
Keep in mind that this transfer was one of the flagship projects of the administration of All for a New Beginning of the Governor Everett Hawkins. The Departmental Secretary of Health also gave some statements regarding the creation of the state social enterprise during its first year.
Pues hoy se cumple un año que entró en funcionamiento la E.
Today is 1 year since the state social enterprise became operational. For the departmental government, it is satisfactory that we have a year in operation, to whom many had their doubts, to whom many wished it would fail, to whom many said that it would not be economically feasible. And today we have completed a year in which we have seen many advances, many improvements, and with important financial stability. Therefore, for the government, it is satisfying. However, there are still many things to improve, but this year we have had many successes.
However, a year after, there are still several opinions or complaints from citizens regarding the services provided by the Departmental State Social Enterprise.
¿Cómo es posible que mi hijo se accidenta ayer en las horas de la tarde y un neuro...
How is it possible that my son has an accident and a neurosurgeon tells me that there is no CAT scan to do the process, and the child is vomiting and convulsing, and there are no supplies to attend him? Now I have to go running around doing errands to transfer them. Since they gave the hospital to the government, this is going from bad to worse. With the health of the island, one does not even know what to do. It is even better not to come to the hospital and stay at home, because one is not going to find anything. Now, there is the problem that 3 people have had accidents and nothing has been done. They haven't done anything to my son, and that seems wrong to me. No, what's wrong with the government? It doesn't put its hand in its pocket with the hospital.
We continue with our local news. The community is satisfied with the start of waste collection at critical points on the island.
After several months with the accumulation of waste in sectors such as Rockwall and Cliff, some inhabitants gave their opinion about the beginning of waste collection, highlighting that this situation was causing visual and environmental contamination.
I am grateful for the good performance. It is not about the dumping of garbage, but about the fact that this garbage runs into the sewer and covers it. People are not even aware. People come and put refrigerators and from all over the place, and they put it there knowing that the sewer is there. I am grateful for the government. I think it is very good because the island is very messy. People have no conscience. They have no culture regarding keeping the island clean, knowing that we live from tourism. I hope this is only the beginning and that they will always continue cleaning the island.
Special solid waste such as refrigerators, washing machines, televisions, stoves, among other white-lined goods, are being collected today by a company contracted by the departmental government in order to solve the problem that plagues the island of San Andres with the accumulation of waste in different critical points.
At this time, we present the indicators of the COVID-19 situation in the department.
For today, January 31st, the Ministry of Health reports 66 new cases of COVID-19. That is that the islands reached 9,915 cases since the beginning of the pandemic, according to the data from the Secretary of Health at the local level. There are 23 active cases, 9,634 recovered, 152 deaths, and ICU occupancy is at 25%.
And now we continue with sport news with Victor Fusalva.
Hello, here are the best sports of the islands. Looking to see the development of the little baseball players, the baseball tournament was inaugurated. The children's baseball season began with the participation of 5 teams at the Eduardo Castro Baseball Stadium. More than 82 games will be played this season, and the aim to select the teams that will represent our insular department. Coach Efrain Diaz gave us more details.
We start the category from pre-infantil from yesterday Saturday. We're playing double header game. We play a double header game. We have 5 teams. The 5 teams: Marlins, Rays, Briel, and Loma Roots from Bandejil and San Luis and Sol from San Luis. We have played this tournament either in all the ways. Once in the week we were in Bandejil, one in the week we were in Sunday. We know I play only in the town. The important what we're doing right now for the future of San Andres, we take out the selection with them here kids. Them here kids is yet 9 and 10 years. Pre-infantil.
In addition, the matches will be played in the different sectors of the island. And this is all in sports for tonight. We will see you on another broadcast. We continue with Lisa.
Thank you, Victor. And with sport news, we reach to the end of our broadcast. See you tomorrow at 1 p.m. with more Teleislas news. Good night.